Assalamu alaikum, this is Nabila Sigdat Toma welcoming you all to the English news from BTV Chattogram. Let's begin with the headlines. Newly formed political party, NCP led by anti-discrimination students and initiated by Jatiyo Nagrik Committee launched. Fisheries and Livestock Advisor inaugurates month-long selling of milk, eggs and meat at affordable prices on occasion of Holy Ramadan. Interim government wants to ensure trials of all killing taken place during Sheikh Hasina's rule, says Chief Advisor's Press Secretary. Valiant freedom fighter and former Minister Abdullah Al-Noman laid to rest with full state of honor after 4 namaz-e-janazas. Talks start in Egypt for second phase of Israel-Hamas ceasefire in Gaza as first phase ends tomorrow. And Afghanistan set Australia target of 274 runs in rain-interrupted match in ICC Champion Trophy at Lahore. Viewers, those were the headlines and moving on to the details. The newly launched political party, the National Citizen Party, NCP, led by the Students Against Discrimination and initiated by Jatiyo Nagrik Committee, has been officially launched. Sister of July martyr Ismail Hussain Rabbi, Meem Akhtar announced the top leadership of the Central Committee at the inauguration rally this evening on Manik Mia Avenue in front of the National Parliament building in Dhaka. Nahid Islam was appointed as the convener of the new political party, who read out the party's declaration, while Akhtar Hussain will serve as member secretary, making him Nahid's second in command. The top leadership of Jatiyo Nagrik Party, including those dubbed as the Super 10, stepped onto the stage, including Hasnat Abdullah, Sarjis Alam, Samantha Sharmeen, Nasiruddin Patwari and Akhtar Hussain. Akhtar Hussain announced the name of the other key leaders. The senior joint conveners are Samantha Sharmeen and Ariful Islam Abid, while Dr. Tasneem Zara and Nahid Sarwar Niva will assume the roles of senior joint member secretary. Additionally, Nasiruddin Patwari has been appointed as the chief coordinator, while Abdul Hanan Masood will serve as the joint coordinator. Hasnat Abdullah has been designated as the chief organizer for the southern region, while Sarjis Islam has been assigned of the role of the chief organizer for the northern region. Thousands of people, particularly students, started gathering at the capital's Manik Mia Avenue to witness the launch of a new political party, Jatiyo Nagrik Party, spearheaded by the youth-led Student Against Discrimination movement. The Ministry of Fisheries and Livestock has started selling milk, eggs and meat at affordable prices on the occasion of the holy month of Ramadan. Fisheries and Livestock Advisor Farida Akhtar inaugurated the month-long program today in the capital Badda area. The advisor said this selling campaign would be continued at 25 locations in the capital, considering the purchasing power of the lower income people. She said liquid milk will be sold at 80 taka per litre, beef at 650 taka per kilogram, dressed boiler meat at 250 taka per kilogram and eggs at 114 taka per dozen. Under the month-long program for Ramadan, the sale activities will continue till the 28th of Ramadan at 25 locations across the capital, including the Secretariat, Khamarbari, Noyabajar, Kalshi, Boshila, Tejgaon and Kakral, as well as in various parts of the countries. Stakeholders involved in the sales campaign are hopeful that this initiative by the Ministry of Fisheries and Livestock will help maintain stability in the kitchen markets during Ramadan. Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam said the interim government wants to ensure trials of all killing taken place during Sheikh Hasina's rule. The government should be given time for this. He said this as the chief guest at the Shadow Parliament at the FDC titled The Awami League Government Carried Out Killings at the Shapla Chottor in the Fear of Losing Power. Debate for Democracy organized it. Shafiqul Alam said investigations into the incidents of enforced disappearances taken place during the fascist government is underway. However, the government is prioritizing trials of the July killings. He went on saying the mass killings were carried out at the Shapla Chottor to consolidate power. Chairman of the Debate for Democracy, Hassan Ahmad Kiron, presided over the function. At the Shadow Parliament, debaters of the opposition, Tanzimul Ummah Alia Madrasa, won, defeating Treasury bench debaters of Tamirul Milakat Madrasa. The valiant freedom fighter, BNP Vice Chairman and former Minister Abdullah Al-Noman was laid to rest with deep respect from the party leaders and activists and people from all walks of life. This veteran politician was buried with full state of honor after 4 namaz-e-janazas at the family graveyard in Gauria of Raujan Upazila in Chattogram in this afternoon. Earlier, the third namaz-e-janaza of the deceased was held at the Jamatul Falah National Mosque, Maidan in Chattogram city. BNP National Standing Committee member Amir Khosru Mahmood Chaudhary, City Mayor Dr. Shahadat Hussain, Chattogram Metropolitan Jamaat Amir Shahjahan Chaudhary and leaders and activists of various political parties alongside BNP and its associate organizations participated in the janaza. A smart police contingent provided a state of guard honor after the janaza. Later, the fourth namaz-e-janaza was held in the Gauria High School ground in his village, Raujan. Former Minister Abdullah Al-Noman passed away in the hospital in the capital on February 25th. Now, international news. Talks have started in Egypt for the second phase of the Israel-Hamas ceasefire in Gaza. The first phase, which ends on Saturday. Officials from Israel joined mediators from Qatar and the United States in Cairo on Thursday for intensive discussion. Egypt's State Information Service said U.S. President Donald Trump, Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff may join the talks. The talks over the second phase of the ceasefire are meant to negotiate a complete end to the war, including the return of all living captives in Gaza and complete withdrawal of Israeli troops from the territory. According to Israel, there are 59 captives remaining in Gaza, 24 of whom are still believed to be alive. Israel's Foreign Minister Gideon Sa'ar said the government is uncertain about the prospect of reaching a deal, adding the Israeli team in Cairo would have to see whether we have common grounds to negotiate. U.S. President Donald Trump has expressed his confidence in Russian President Vladimir Putin regarding the Ukraine issue, while UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has emphasized the importance of the Ukraine security. The two leaders, representing the historic allies of the US and the UK, made these statements to reporters following a bilateral meeting at the White House on Thursday, Washington local time. Starmer is currently in Washington to meet with Trump. During the Oval Office meeting, Starmer extended a royal invitation from King Charles III to Trump, inviting him to visit the UK for a second time as head of state. Trump graciously accepted the invitation from the British monarch. When asked about the potential ceasefire in Ukraine and President Putin's role, Trump expressed his hope that Putin would honor his commitments. He added that he has known Putin for a long time and does not believe the Russian leader will break his promises. Before the meeting, Starmer voiced concern about a possible ceasefire in Ukraine, stating, if there is a ceasefire without any safeguards, Putin will simply wait for an opportunity to strike again. Starmer outlined his intentions to collaborate with Trump on a peace agreement for Ukraine. He emphasized that any such agreement must be one that all parties honors without exception. Now, sports news. At 199-7, Afghanistan were in danger of being dismissed for a below-par total, but Marazi held the innings together, smashing 5 sixes, adding an invaluable 74 runs with the last 3 wickets. Rashid Khan chipped in with a 17 ball to 19 with 2 boundaries. Ben Dewashi was the best Australian bowler with 3 for 47, while Zampa took 2 wickets for 48 and Johnson finished 2 for 49. That's all from the newsroom. To end the news, a recap of the headlines.